Okay, welcome back. I am going to be making, in this short video, batter boards. Now these are really important because they help us set out our foundations, get them square and level. Hello DIY girl.
I love you.
There you go, DIY girl. That's DIY girl. She will probably appear quite a lot in these videos. Are setting out the perimeter of where we're going to be building our pier foundations. Okay, so this is really important because we have to get the base absolutely right because we're building everything off of that. So if there's anything that's wrong in terms of level,
It's so fun.
yeah, or it being square or slightly off square, that is going to be reflected through the whole build. So that's how important this stage is. Now batter boards are L-shaped pieces of timber with 3 stakes, which you put in each 4 corners of the build. Put strings over, and you can move those strings around and tie them off when you've got everything square, and they're going to be your guide for setting out the foundations. So I'm just going to start by making one and showing you what I mean. Our scrap pieces of wood that I've got laying around, but I'm going to screw them together like that, 90 degrees to each other. These are leftovers. These are leftovers, DIY girl, from your climbing frame build, aren't they? Yeah. This is the first time I've built these, isn't it? So. What's that? I won't. That is great. Great advice, actually. DIY girl says. What'd you say?
Don't screw your finger!
Don't screw your finger. So there we go. Little L shape. I'm going to turn these into little stakes, these battens. But they're a bit long at the moment, so we're just going to cut those down. I do want to point out that this is very much a diary of my DIY build. So I may go wrong along the way, and it's going to be a case of trial and error with a lot of things. But essentially, each job is a small DIY job, which most people should be able to tackle themselves. So it's all about just, you know, giving it a go. So essentially, that's that one cut. Bring 2. Let's have a look. Screw the first one into the corner here, like so. I would like to give a shout out to a couple of YouTubers, and one is Ali Dimok, who has done a fantastic series on how to build a garden room with loads of technical detail, which I probably won't go into as much. Mine is more the journey and the design, and then the other one is Oakwood Garden Rooms. They're both worth checking out, and they will discuss more of the technical sides of things. Okay, that quick. That is one batter board built. I'm going to build another 3 of these, and then we're going to set them in place, okay? Made up. I've set 1, 2, 3, 1 down there. I've just got to fix this one into the corner. You can see I've got this batten running all the way around here. That is the overall size, very rough overall size of the garden room build. So I'm setting my batter boards sort of 6-8 inches outside of that. I believe you want all 4 of them to be fairly level with each other, because you're going to be taking your measurements, precise measurements, from your strings. So you don't want them running up and downhill too much. You want them to be pretty level so that they're as accurate as possible. And actually, I've cut a little angle on the bottom of these battens here just to make them drive into the ground a bit easier. Okay, I'm just going to eyeball it at the moment. I have got a little laser level, real cheapy one, used just to make sure they're roughly the right height. Okay, so that's them. They are in. I'm going to get the string out now. Okay, now what I'm doing is I'm attaching a string line, 4 string lines, length 2 down the length each side and 2 across the width. I'm putting a little timber weight on the string there, and then I'm letting it hang off, as you can see there. So it's about 60 centimeters out from the fence here, and every other single line and measurement is going to come off of this. So we're going to have to work out our exact right angles. The beauty of this system is that you can keep moving the strings around until you've got it right. Once you've got them right, put in a screw, tie the string around it and lock it in. And also I just put a little Sharpie mark there as well, so I know exactly where that was, just in case I break it down the line. Let's just give you a quick overview. I've got all 4 strings up now. So the next thing for me to do is to make sure they're absolutely square and perpendicular to each other. So I am going to be measuring my diagonals between the points at which they cross over. That should ensure that they're completely square. But also for Bowden braces approach, we'll use the hypotenuse arithmetic. So
I'm not bending anything.
That's it. Just hold it in one, pinch it in one. Why are you're twisting it? Sorry. Right, I'm going to put some tension on it. Girls, we're just doing something.
Yeah.
No. Go. Go, go. Oh my God. She needs a wee and a poo. Of course she does. So you're bang on 0, are you?
I'm bang on 0.
Okay, so I need to 601 7 601. The point is, we'll just keep doing it, and we'll refine it. You're not going to believe this, Hope, but this is 6017. So is that then? Make sure they look roughly square. I'm not saying this is it, but they look. How do they look? You'll look down the line. You can't look across it. I'm a tyrant, aren't I? I'm a DIY tyrant. If there's anything I'm learning from this process, it's that I'm not nice to work with. 4 5. So 3 3s are 9, 4 4s are 16. So that's 25. 3 4 5. So 3 foot by 4 foot, and then the one going across should be 5 because 3 3s are 9, 4 4s 16, add them together you get 25. 25 squared is 5 feet. So if we go 3 across, 4 up,
Okay.
the diagonal should be 5. Let's try that. You can see now there's my old batting guide on the floor, so we're pretty much bang over that. Those strings are exactly square running down the length. You can see I've marked them off with the Sharpie there, so if they do move I can reposition them really easy. I'm going to put a screw in each side now, just wind the string round, and that's going to hold it even steadier. There you go. So that is how you create your batter boards. My next video, I'm going to start digging out and getting ready for these plinth foundations that I'm going to create in high density blocks. Okay, so make sure you tune in. Please subscribe. It'd be great to have you along for the ride during my build diary over the next few weeks and months. Okay, take care. See you soon.